Your secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays kids more worried about the...
Hello everybody, welcome to what is my first ever thingy-me-bob type video that, you know, a lot of YouTubers do and social media users do, and that word. I'm not going to say it because I think it sounds silly, but I'm doing one because my friends have told me that, you know, you should probably do no, I'm not going to say it, but I should do one, especially as I'm not posting many gaming videos at the moment, and the reason for that is I'm working a lot, which limits my time to actively play games. Also, because my job is a bit unpleasant, when I usually get home after a shift, I'm not in the particularly best of moods, and I find that, you know, if I try to game and record a video in that position, it doesn't come across very natural. You know, it's forced, and the videos, they're not enjoyable. Not enjoyable for me to play and record, and I don't think they're enjoyable for people to watch. So for that reason, I've kind of been not doing my Fallout series lately, my Skyrim series. I've tried a few streams of different bits and pieces on my Twitch thing, which I might go back to, doing a few more stream type things, because that way then I can just play whatever takes my fancy, really. Whatever I'm doing on my computer at the time, I can hit a button, start streaming it. People can jump in and watch if they want to. Obviously, there's the Twitch chat. You can interact with me directly, live at the time. Whereas, obviously, with the YouTube stuff, you have to leave comments, and there's a bit of a delay, obviously, in a conversation that way. Whereas on Twitch, your chat's live, the back and forth is there and then. So I might do a few more Twitch streams. I'm also thinking, obviously, going forward, that I might do more of these little Howdy Doody videos where I let people get to know a little bit more about me, which is a little bit uncomfortable because I'm not the sort of person who likes to share a lot. I'm quite a private person, actually, as most of my friends will know. I'm very hard to get anything out of. So it's going to be interesting doing these things to see how it comes across, basically. I did try recording one of these last night, actually, as a bit of a trial run, but for some reason my camera messed it all up, and it's recorded upside down for some strange reason. So I was going to try and incorporate that into Sony Vegas and edit it and see if I could flip it around and stuff, but then I thought, I'll record another one. I've also today done something a little bit different, because I have a period of time, usually of about 10 minutes as I'm travelling to work and travelling from work, that I would get my mobile phone, which is over there, and basically record me travelling to and from work, and my reactions to things I encounter on my journeys, and the random thoughts and, I suppose, the ramblings of the crazy mad person sat here as I am travelling to and from work, you know, because it is a lonesome journey. I'm all by myself, and when I'm by myself I tend to just... my brain tends to wander off on many a different tangent. So yes, I've recorded myself travelling to work and travelling back. I will upload that, see how it looks, and I might do more of that. I might record myself again. It's probably a lot easier for me to do that then to actually make time to sit down and physically record like a video like this. And I have to be conscious of the fact as well that I only get about 20 minutes recording on my camera, so I can't waffle for too long. I have to keep checking and stopping the video, which is what I'm going to do now. So yes, okay, the video's working fine. I just had to check that I wasn't running over the 20-minute time period. I hope I don't. So yes, things about me that you may not already know. Obviously I'm a gamer, you know that, you've seen that. As far as my setup is concerned, I am not planning on making any changes anytime soon to my PC. I think that's pretty much good enough, certainly good enough spec for me now, for a long time. I upgraded it a couple of years ago. New processor, motherboard, RAM, etc, etc, etc. Last year I put in a NVIDIA 780 Ti graphics card, which is plenty for me and what I do. As I say, I'm only playing and streaming to a 42-inch LG TV, so the maximum resolution I can play at is 1920 by 1080. So I'm not 4K gaming. I'm not needing to do SLI and stuff like that. If I make any changes now at all to my setup, it will purely be in my peripherals, because quite simply I think I deserve better than a crappy Logitech Solar keyboard. I mean, it's nice, it does a job, but it's not really a gaming device. I want to change that soon to a proper gamer's keyboard if I can. Most of the time when I'm playing with my games, I am using a Razer Nostromo. This is quite a few years old now as well, and I would probably like to upgrade that soon to their latest model, the Orb Weaver, is it? And then I would transfer this to use on my laptop to enable me to play a few games on there. Obviously I have my Razer Naga mouse, of which I own two, because I have one on my laptop as well, because it's such an awesome mouse. 17 buttons. Very handy for playing games, those buttons. All my Skyrim and Fallout, all my hotkeys, they're all on there. All under my thumb. If I make any other changes to my equipment, what would it be? Replace my crappy headset with a really good gaming one. I definitely think I would go back to a wired headset, a USB one. I'm not a big fan of this wireless Bluetooth thing. It's garbage, quite frankly. And I tend not to actually use it. If I'm doing my videos, my streams, I tend to just use my earbuds plugged into the bottom of my Yeti microphone. But I know that's not very professional. So I do want to get myself a new proper gaming headset at some point. And I quite like the look of the Razer Chroma. Again, I like my Razer equipment. I've never had an issue with it. And until I have an issue with it, I'm not going to change brands. I know other people might recommend other things to me and other types, but I'm happy with what I've got. Okay, what else do I do when I'm not gaming? I tend to watch lots of Netflix. And I tend to watch lots of different regions of Netflix, because there's different stuff on all the different... There's not just one Netflix with everything on it because of, you know, rights and stuff, distribution rights and stuff. So you kind of have to travel around to watch the best of everything that's on it. But yeah, I live on Netflix. Pretty much my PS4 is just a Netflix player at the moment until some really good games start to come out on that. So I watch all sorts. I think in the video I did last night I talked about my favourite shows of the moment. But I'm not going to do that because everyone sort of knows what I watch. You know, I'm into my Arrow, Flash, Gotham, Constantine, all the DC superhero stuff. I'm a comic fanboy, as you can probably see by all my collectibles in the backgrounds of my videos and stuff. So yes, lots of comic-y stuff. Superhero films. What else do I do? I love rock music. Love rock music. Big Fozzy fan, as you can probably see. As a matter of fact, I go to see them tomorrow, live in Nottingham, where they will play the Rescue Rooms again. And this is their 10th anniversary UK tour now, and I've been on every single one. And I have been doing the whole VIP thing as well for the last 5 years, so I'm looking forward to doing that again tomorrow night. I cannot wait to hear the new album played live. I haven't heard any of the new stuff off the Do You Want to Start a War album performed live yet. I've also just finished reading Chris Jericho's 3rd autobiography, The Best in the World at What I Have No Idea, and I'm looking forward to adding this to my collection when I get it autographed tomorrow evening. I've got his other 2 books as well in my cupboard over there, along with a whole bunch of other Fozzy merchandise which I have got signed at each and every one of the gigs I've been to, so I'm very much looking forward to that. It's going to be fun, I think. I'm really am looking forward to going out. I'm looking forward to hanging out with a few of the people I've met at past gigs who are also going tomorrow. It'd be nice to catch up with a few of those. And obviously there's a great chance for me to take lots of photos and videos of the gig itself, which will probably appear on my YouTube channel. So look out for them if you're a fan. What else do I enjoy? What else do I like? I'm a big Formula 1 fan, so I'm looking forward to the new season starting next weekend. That's going to be great as well. I really do love my Formula 1 weekends. Can't get enough of it. It's the only reason why I plug in my TiVo box and switch it on and connect it to my TV. The rest of the year, my TV does not receive any sort of TV signal. There's no aerial plugged into it. As I say, I watch Netflix. I watch, obviously, stuff on my computer through it. But the only time it actually displays anything remotely television program-ish is when it's Formula 1 season. My TiVo box is permanently tuned to the F1 channel then, from first practice right through to the, the final Grand Prix of the season in November. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to the fact that I think my work rotas have me working next weekend, which means I'm going to be up early hours of the morning because it's the first race is in Australia, and because of the time zone difference, I'm going to be up in the wee early hours of the morning to watch that, and then I'm going to have to go and do a full day at work on Saturday and on Sunday. So that's not going to be fun, and I really hope going forward through the season they don't fucking fuck me about and rota me in for weekends when it's an F1 weekend. I probably need to get the calendar printed out and handed to my boss and say, look, these are the weekends I definitely want off. So I can get that sorted out, because I don't want to be trying to watch races on DVR. I don't like spoilers. I don't like just people telling me the result before I've had a chance to watch it. Like most sporty things, really. I also like the UFC. Love watching the UFC. And again, it's a little bit annoying that I have to sometimes get up at 1 o'clock in the morning and sit and watch a whole pay-per-view event, because I know I wouldn't possibly be able to make it through the next day and watch it at a reasonable time without someone spoiling all the results for me. What else do I enjoy doing, or what else do I like? Well, again, as I'm a Fozzy fan and I'm a Chris Jericho fan, I have to be a wrestling fan. I've been a wrestling fan for my whole entire life, ever since my father used to take me to the local leisure centre in my town to watch the likes of Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks and all them, and Fit Finlay and William Regal and all those guys, Kendo Nagasaki, You know, I've been a huge wrestling fan, so obviously grown up watching WWE, WCW, ECW. Not so much TNA, I have to admit. I don't watch that. I think it's absolute drivel. I really love the fact that we have WWE Network now, and that exists. That's like, you know, Netflix for wrestling fans. It's brilliant. I've been a subscriber since day one when it first launched. I created a US account. I've just switched over to a UK one now. It's officially launched here, so I can watch it on all my mobile devices like my iPad and my phone and my laptop without having to worry about being connected to a VPN to fool the network into thinking I have a US IP address and location. So yes, I love the network. I'm working my way through all the content on there. I'm having a bit of a love affair at the minute with the mid-90s. That was about the time when I really got on board and was able to watch it. So I've been working all the way through the 94, 95, 96, 97 pay-per-views. I think I'm up to about WrestleMania 13 at the minute on there. Watched a lot of the old WCW stuff as well, which takes me back to when I was a kid and we used to get WCW on a Saturday afternoon. Obviously ECW is always fun to watch, although I don't like the fact that they don't have the proper music for the entrances. They haven't licensed the correct music, and it is a bit shit, really, that you know, you can't watch a Rob Van Dam match and have the whole Pantera walk, or you know, you can't watch Sandman's match and have Enter the Sandman, or Tommy Dreamer with Alice in Chains, you know, Man in a Box. That's a bit disappointing with the network. You know, if WWE's got the money, you'd think they'd license a few of the songs so they didn't have to mess about with the dubbing. But yeah, I do like my network. I like a lot of the original programming stuff as well, a lot of the backstage stuff and that. I also have to admit I do have a guilty pleasure for watching Total Divas. I know some of my colleagues who are also wrestling fans, they can't abide the fact that I watch that show, and they hate the fact that I talk about it on a Monday afternoon when I go into work. Because that's pretty much the first thing I watch now on a Monday morning when I wake up. Download Total Divas. In fact, I watch that more religiously at the moment than I do Monday Night Raw, which probably says a lot about the current WWE product. So yes, that's pretty much me. I will, as I say, aim to do a few of these videos, if they're well received. Obviously I would like to do some more gaming stuff, but you've got to kind of be in the mood for that, as I mentioned before. And what else really is there to talk about in this video? Probably not a lot. It is now getting on for 3:15. I really want to go and have my lunch because I've not eaten yet today. As I said, I've been at work all morning. I've not eaten yet. I want my lunch. I want to start getting everything prepped, ready for tomorrow. I need to find my tickets and my VIP passes and stuff, because no doubt someone's been in tidying up today by the looks of things in here, and everything's been moved. I need to get my camera charged up, ready for tomorrow, and yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So I'm going to head off and say video 1 done and in the bag. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.